happy Easter. He is risen, all that business. Congratulations to the Lady Bruins of UCLA. That's for y'all. To the UConn Huskies, that's for y'all. The Michigan Wolverines, that too, that's for y'all. Yep. The Deontay Wilder, that's for you too. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all made it through another week. Congratulations. Happy holidays to you, however you celebrate Easter. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Night Live. I'm your host, 58 South, along with my co-host, the sports diplomat, Mr. Mashawn Roberson. What's going on, man?
Oh, nothing too much, man. Good, just enjoying the day, being festive and everything. How
Okay,
about you?
okay. Man, try to watch some of that women's college championship game. So, I did my charity for the week.
Yeah, I know that UCLA came to play. South Carolina was apparently they were still mad at Gino REM. Yeah,
It was it was tough. It was tough to
yeah.
look at. Tough to look at. Tough to look at. I don't even know where I want to start, man. I was so wrong on my Final Four selections. Terribly, terribly wrong. Arizona couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Illinois had problems scoring. Matter of fact, that's
Hmm.
to be quite honest with you, man. That's my most outrageous plays of the week is the whole fact that nobody could score in the big games, including South Carolina. They were like 3 for 15 on layups
Hmm.
earlier in the game. Like, I don't know what was going on. I have no clue why nobody could score, but congratulations to Michigan. Kind of bittersweet because your man Luxembourg sprained his
Yeah.
MCL and also, what was it,
Oh
MCL and
wow,
ankle,
I
I
thought he
believe.
just had a sprained ankle.
Nah, it was MCL and ankle, but he came back out, hit two 3 pointers after that. And the coaches and coaching staff and everybody is saying he's going to be a go for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the UConn side of things, Solo Ball, he's injured his foot, so they're not sure if he's going to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what are your thoughts? What are your takeaways from the game, man? We'll start with the
And
Arizona UConn game.
Arizona, Michigan.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah, my fault, my fault.
Michigan is dominant, man. I mean, I have thought Michigan was head and shoulders above the competition all year. Um, they have a lot of supporting cast guys. Your guy from the transfer from Carolina played well yesterday. Um, they um, they so big up front, man. They front line, even without Luxembourg, is big. And that gosh, I can't that they're what's that guy's name? I think his number 13. Um,
I get you.
he is just a big man that gets a lot of rebounds, putbacks, and things like that. And they just play. Their defensive intensity is good. Um, they seem to be able to adjust, and they just jump on teams. You saw yesterday they got out. It was they jumped on them 10-1 was the score in the first 5 minutes. So I mean, there's not really much of a with a team like that. And Arizona, they're a good team, but they just were overmatched, man. They were very much so overmatched, and I mean, you could tell from the beginning of the game to the end.
It was disappointing, man. Nobody could.
I know you thought Arizona was going to win, man, but nah, Michigan is just. And I don't think Michigan need Luxembourg really to win the championship. They gonna roll through UConn too. Just might not, I mean maybe it'll be a contest, but I got Michigan winning that one too.
That's the thing, though, man. It's been real anticlimactic this weekend. Like all the big games have been terrible. They pretty much suck. Like it was better
Hmm.
in the Elite Eight. It was more
It
competition in the Elite
was
Eight,
much
man.
better. It was
Yeah,
much
man.
better.
These supposed to be, the tighter games. Supposed to be something, some suspense, kind of, you won't know what's gonna happen till the end of it. But these games been over with before halftime, man.
They, well, on the other side, the UConn game was a little bit better, but it was still, to your point, it was still not. It wasn't in doubt who was going to win with that one either. Illinois come back and fight back a little bit, but UConn was pretty much in control of that one too. So I get it. I get your point, man. Maybe you know maybe it'd have been better. I don't know. Maybe it'd have been a more competitive game if Duke and Michigan were facing off. Cause I just I don't know. I
Nah,
don't
we
think they're
can't.
gonna
We
have
can't
much of a
even.
problem
No,
with UConn.
we can't even use that logic because they Duke had their chance to be there.
They did
What
have
they
that
do?
chance, yeah.
They
And
gave the
I'm
keys
definitely
to a
not
freshman.
advocating for
They gave the
it.
keys to a freshman instead of putting their senior guard in. Nope, they ain't want to be there.
Yeah, yeah. But
They ain't want to be there.
I got, yeah, I think it's gonna be anticlimactic too tomorrow, man. I think Michigan gonna control the game, and the biggest thing, cause I watched the broadcast had the Fab Five on there, and
Okay.
that was the most interesting part of the whole game, man. I just watched it to hear them dudes, rap a little bit and chop it up.
Mm-hmm. Was it interesting the having the Fab Five do their
Yeah,
outcast?
it was cool, man. I thought, I mean, they you know they were really came off like they are family, like they brothers and stuff. They was still it was cool. And Jalen Rose, Chris Webber, they had a little beef before, but it seemed like they was kind of got past that and was fellowshipping a lot. Jimmy King, Ray Jackson, and your boy Juwan Howard, he was just up there, kind of being the coach or the analyst. You could tell that he had coached that team before because he was kind of breaking down what was happening, and the other guys was just kind of talking towards each other. Man, it was cool. I enjoyed seeing them.
Man, hats off to Juwan Howard for being able to sit in on that game, look at his old job, and still be
Hmm.
in good spirits, man. Because there's a lot of people who I think wouldn't have even the way he left or the way he was let
Right.
go. He ain't had to do that. And
No,
then
he.
and then you if Michigan does end up winning the championship, that team will go down as the better team than the Fab Five because the Fab Five ain't never win a championship.
Well, they talked about that too, because old boy Luxembourg did say he wanted this team to be the best Michigan team ever. Chris Webber, and I kind of agree with him, was like, hey, you don't really want to be, I guess, competing against yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying, in terms of all of the Michigan teams. 'Cause I like Michigan too. I do like them historically. They're one of the teams that I like. But you don't want to compare yourself. Just be the best team that you are going to be for this year. Because I don't think that they're better. That team is better than Fab Five. But if they win, yes, they will. They will have achieved something that they didn't. Michigan had they won a championship in '89 with Glenn Rice, and a lot of NBA guys came off of that team. That team was pretty good. I don't know if you can't compare. You can't really compare eras, I guess. But um, hey, they will have done something that the Fab Five couldn't do. So I guess people can make that argument for them.
When you think, well, I ain't gonna say you tripping. When I think Fab Five, I think more cultural impact than I do
Hmm.
like where they rank as far as teams at the University of Michigan because I was never a big Michigan fan. Even when the Fab Five was doing that thing, my favorite
Hmm.
player was Chris Webber. You know why? Because Chris Webber gave us a championship. Me being a Tar Heel, called a timeout when they ain't had one. I'm always be indebted to Chris Webber because it was going down to the wire. We might have would have lost that game had his
They was gonna
best
lose that game.
had his basketball IQ been where it was supposed to be. But hey, you called the timeout, gave us the free points. Thank you. You know what I mean? Best Michigan player ever, Chris Webber.
Well, yeah, they are a big deal with from cultural impact standpoint. The black socks, the long shorts, all of that stuff, and I like that team, man. Um, but they didn't win, so I guess that Luxembourg can say that and maybe he will if they win tomorrow. Because, like I said, I don't think UConn gonna really compete with them.
Uh, but before I answer that, I liken the Fab Five team a little bit to my '96 Tar Heels. Everybody in the world knew that that was the Ed Cole at the point, Vince Carter, Anton Jameson. I
And
think
that's what
Shaman. I
that's
think
right.
Shaman was
And
on that team. Dante Calabria, but we didn't win nothing. So
96,
you know what I
97
mean?
too.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, Carolina got a bunch of teams that should have won and didn't.
I
Jerry
mean,
Stackhouse again.
Duke had more, but anyway. Duke had more
Well,
teams
well,
that should have
I'm
won that year.
saying, and to make the point, I think you're making, like, do you think the '09 Carolina team that did win, do you think they will be able to compete with that team? Do you think they will win? They will beat them?
Now that'll be a good game to watch. But I can say that they were a better overall team because they won a championship.
They did win.
I can say that.
But I don't know if they will beat the guys you just mentioned playing together. But we'll see. Yeah. But at the same time, though, coaching matters too. Coaching matters too. Going back to the Michigan scenario, this guy here is probably a better coach than Steve Fisher was.
Dusty May.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of speaking of speaking of coaches, real quick, you seen what all the names on that Carolina wish list been doing, right?
Nate Oates just got a new contract too.
Can't sit
Every,
here.
everybody in Carolina seem to want. They schools just scooping them up. All these coaches are going to these schools like, hey man, listen, y'all got to pull that Brinks up for me to get me to stay, and they doing it. I don't know who Carolina's going to get. They might get Billy Donovan, man. He might be the only. He might be the only one available because I don't think the Bulls are going to do that with him. But everybody is getting locked up in a
Yeah,
new contract.
yeah. I don't blame them, man. And to be quite honest with you, UNC gave these coaches the leverage to go into the front office and be like, "Hey, it's either over there or y'all can pay me to stay over here." Have we not put out a list of the people we wanted and just kept everything quiet until the tournament was all the way over, or or maybe
Yeah,
till now, saying something? Would have had a better opportunity to get the coach that we wanted. But since you want to play your hand all fast, you know
they
what I
got
mean?
to and like I said, they got to making this move. They had to know who they want already and just go on and get that guy. Uh, they rolling up. I think you said it before. They rolling up on the NIL, the transfer portal deadline, and without a coach, man. I mean, what are you going to do to keep your guys and to get new guys up in there?
April 7th is when I believe I'm gonna find out if Dylan Mingo and Maximo Adams are still coming to Carolina. As far as Kenny Smith's son, I don't think he had a choice in the matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think Kenny Smith's son had a choice, to be quite honest with you. I think it was you go to Carolina, you ain't got to worry about paying for nothing. You go to another school, you're gonna have to get you a work study job.
That's probably true, man.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
think that's how it's going.
I don't say they in trouble, but
Oh, they're in trouble.
you
Yeah,
gonna
you
say
in
they in
trouble.
trouble.
I'm gonna say they're in trouble. Cause that's the thing. You're gonna have to have a coach. So you're gonna get whoever you can get at that point, and whoever you can get at that point isn't gonna be a viable replacement for Hubert Davis because they wouldn't have had real experience unless you're gonna get the coach from High Point or something like that. Like what you gonna do?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. And they got they got to get moving, man. I mean, maybe they can get. I don't know. I can't even think of anyone now that would be a viable big name that they would want, man.
It
At
won't.
this point, I
It
can't
won't
think
be
of
a big
anyone.
name. It won't be a big name.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be a big name. It'll just be a solid coach.
Well,
Somebody who can take the blame.
that might be what they need, though. You know, it might be
No, that ain't no man. That ain't what you need now. After
somebody
firing
that's gonna
somebody,
build the program.
after firing somebody who's had no less than 20 wins each season he's been there, nah, don't tell me now you just gonna be able to put up with whatever the new coach got. No, no. If you're gonna fire somebody, you gotta get somebody who's head and shoulders better than that guy. And the whole thing with Hubert Davis, from what I've been hearing from all the other Tar Heel faithful and all that, they don't like the fact that he didn't really show a lot of passion on the sideline. Passion.
I don't get that. I heard somebody else say that too. Um,
People
it,
like the guy
it, it,
who hoops and hollers and get his suit jacket all musty. That's
yeah,
what people like. They think that's coaching.
somebody said that's the difference between John Shire and him. That
Yelling.
that John Shire showed all the passion and everything that Hubert Davis did not. Um, okay, all right. I mean, X's and O's is still X's and O's, man. But it
Passion.
is what it is. They want that rah rah guy. Okay, NC State hired the guy. You see who they got? Justin Gainey.
I saw that. I saw that. I hope the who's that? I don't know if that was the AD or the president who was doing the introduction and kept calling
Hmm.
the man Jason. I hope he get his name right before the season start.
I mean, definitely you should know this man. He did play for that team for 4 or 5 years back in the day.
Yeah, yeah, real solid guy, old black Wojciechowski type dude. You know what I mean? Played real
Yeah,
tough, did his
yeah,
thing. Congratulations, congratulations, sir. Yeah, that's all I got for you there. Congratulations. He may very well end up being the better hire next season because there's no expectation for him.
yeah. And I don't know. I mean, he's gonna have work to do though. I mean, like we talked about a couple of times. NC State might be the fourth team you think about in this area. So he's got to get on that recruiting trail real quick. Hopefully, they got some people backing them from an NIL standpoint. Um, you know, because I don't know, they still third and fourth best, and he gonna have to prove otherwise.
Well, I mean, the way it's looking right now, he might automatically move up because there ain't no real talent left on the Tar Heels. Nah, straight
Yeah.
up. I'm pretty sure a lot of them guys about to hit the transfer portal. Caleb about to be in the draft. So the
Hmm.
best player we got, I think, is best player we have left. I think is Sean May.
They gonna have a tough time getting in the tournament next year, man. They gonna have a
We'll
tough
see.
time.
We'll see, man. We still don't even know what the future holds for the guys right now. So we'll
Hmm.
see how it goes. We might be NIT bound. We
Yeah, y'all
we don't
better
know.
and when they are, y'all better take the invite. Don't act like you did last time. Say we ain't
Well,
gonna
it
go to
depends
NIT.
on who the coach is. Depends on who the coach is, man.
Hmm.
Depends on who the coach is. Um, the Los Angeles Lakers have a problem on their hands.
They're done,
Half
man.
of half of their scoring is out. Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves are out. So now you got Methuselah and the Lakers. And I don't think
Hmm.
Methuselah's gonna be able to take the Lakers to the championship, to the conference championship, or none of that. I don't even know who his help is at this point. If Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic aren't playing, Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, Rui Hachimura, the guy, Aiton. Who
No,
else on
no.
there?
Oh, April Fools. I got you. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. April Fools.
Hey,
All right.
who that other guy on there? Vanderbilt. I mean, nah, man, they done. Even with them, they wasn't gonna get past the second round, but they might, man, they
Swept.
might get swept without those guys, man. They going out really bad right now. So
Yeah.
Bronny gonna be playing.
Man, before they do that, I turn JJ Redick into Bill Russell. You better be a player coach
Uh,
before we do that.
man, but how do you think? I mean, I just wanted to like because of their circumstances now. How is LeBron going to approach this now? Is he going to say he wants to come back because of the way they're going to go out? Is that going to make him say, "All right, I don't want to go out just with a whimper like that. I want to see if like we can really turn this thing around, some mess like that." Or is he going to go on and say, "Man, let me call this a career"? I just I mean, I know people are always saying, and he's the best 41-year-old NBA player we ever see. He keeps himself in very good shape and all, and he can still play. But he ain't no difference maker like that. On any team, he's going to be like the Robin now, maybe the Flash or someone, some lower tier guy. He's going to be like the third option there, which is not bad. But that ain't LeBron James, man. Is he gonna be good doing it? I don't know. What you think?
I think for him to, I, mm, he has a flair for the dramatic. So I think he goes back to Cleveland to call it quits. I think he does his last go round with the Cleveland Cavaliers. But the thing about doing that is with a Cleveland, well, excuse me, he'll try to go back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the reason I
Hmm.
say try to is because Cleveland's gonna have to look at that and think, well, who we gonna give up just for 1 year? What pieces we willing to give up to kind of set us back just so we can have him do his farewell tour here? I mean, we
But
appreciate
he
the
gonna
ticket
be
sales and all
he
that.
gonna be a free agent though. They ain't gonna have to trade for him. I think the end of his contract. This is his last year under the contract for the Lakers.
Yeah, then
So I
Cleveland.
mean, hmm
Cleveland then. Yeah, Cleveland. Go chill at Cleveland. You ain't got you're not even gonna have to play as hard. You know what I mean? Anytime you get in the game, it'll just be to wave at people.
but he said he don't like playing in Cleveland, Memphis. Uh, you
I thought it
know,
was Milwaukee. I thought it said
He
Milwaukee and
said
Memphis.
Milwaukee too. He said all of them. He don't like going to those cities, and he really dog Memphis out. Oh man. So
Well, I mean, if this is how you want to end it, I mean, it's gonna suck for your documentary, but all right.
yeah, LeBron, don't say that kind of stuff, man. Don't say that kind of stuff.
I mean, if that's genuinely how it feels, you know how people get when they get up there in age, man. They just don't care about what they say anymore. You know what I mean? Like, what you gonna do to me?
Yeah, yeah. But you still got to go there to play. You still do you want to be booed around? I just I don't know, man. I just think he would have been better served just having them kind of conversations in a private setting.
So who was worse, him or Jaden Ivey? Since we talking
But
about things that should
clearly,
have been said in private, like.
clearly it's Jaden Ivey, man. I mean, hey, have the beliefs that you want to have, brother. But when you go and you just can't, because from what I've heard and seen reported,
Mm.
this guy, that was all he talked about, and he was always trying to tell people how to live and conduct themselves all the time. I mean, you can't, that makes any kind of environment hard to be in. So I don't know what this guy was thinking, but because clearly there's a lot of athletes that profess their love for Jesus Christ and and religion and things like that, but they learn how to mesh themselves with the rest of their group. He just seemed to be over the top with it. So, um, hopefully he learns how to express himself a little bit better, or maybe he just wants to be, he wants to do something else. So, hey, let him do that. But clearly, they wasn't feeling that.
You had you had Mark Jackson as your example, homeboy. I don't even
Yeah, yeah.
understand. And plus, okay, so to me the main thing was you're not looked at as that great to have opinions like that out loud anyway. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's really it. You know what I'm saying? If you were somebody that a team couldn't do without, this wouldn't be as big as a story as it is, and you'd have somewhere to play right now. I really think that's the bottom line. If Draymond Green still has a job, ain't no reason that you shouldn't until
Right, right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Talent does trump a lot of things, man.
talent trump everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Talent production does trump a lot of things.
John
So,
Morant was playing with guns and still still had a chance to be an NBA player. All you did was say some words, and it's like, nah, man, just cut him. Just cut him. You got
yeah,
cut from the Bulls, man. The
and
Bulls.
just like I was telling you, man, the Bulls so dysfunctional, man. I mean, I've been a fan forever, so I ain't gonna roll away from them. But man, we need a whole new front office, man. My God, what's up with these moves the Bulls making? Uh, they paid Patrick Williams $90 million. They gave another guy that don't even play the majority of the money they salary cap to these guys that ain't doing nothing. Zach Levine, they gave him a max contract and then traded him. Man, gave away Caruso for Josh Giddey. I
Oh,
don't
did
understand.
you? Did you? I don't know if this is real because anytime I see something either on Instagram or Facebook, I'm like, this might be a parody account or a fake account. But it was like they asked Josh Giddey about the Jay Nivey situation. So Josh Giddey was like, "Yeah, I hope he gets the help he needs."
Hmm.
Jay Nivey, and the response from Jay Nivey was, "Yeah, I'll get some help, but it won't be from a minor."
Oh, really? No, I didn't see that one. I
And
didn't see
and
that one.
and and that's another thing to where you looking at it like Josh Giddey still has a job,
Hmm.
but you don't.
Yeah, and guys, Giddy got protected when that stuff happened too.
They ain't talk about that for
They
more
ain't
than
talk
two
about it
weeks.
at all. They ain't talk about it at all. And
Epstein files came out. You still ain't hear nothing about Josh
hmm
Giddey's
he
situation.
might be up in it. Shoot, you know. But
Yeah.
again, these are the people we have on our team, man. But I do get what the Bulls are doing this time in terms of one positive thing is happening. They say they don't want to be a mid-level play-in team anymore, so we just gonna back it all back it down, just not even make the playoffs, and hopefully we can rebuild a team like that. And that is a smart approach for them because they ain't even been in the middle of the playoff picture like six and up. They always 9 or 10 or something, and that's just not a good place to be. But still, if you're gonna rebuild, man, just rebuild. Make some make some better moves. Given when they gave Patrick Williams all that money, I just couldn't believe it.
So with them destroying and rebuilding, this gonna put y'all back for at least what another 5 years until y'all competitive
Well,
again.
we ain't been relevant since Derrick Rose was there. I mean, what's another few years, man? If they get it right, if they get something right, I mean, hey, you know, it still might be worth it. Maybe they get a diamond in the rough play or something. Maybe they, you know, but this is the route they need to go. I think.
All right,
Yeah,
keep
I
doing what
see.
you're doing over there. Keep doing what y'all doing over there. You know what I mean?
But see, the only reason,
Play
the only
inbound.
reason the Hornets, okay, and again, the Hornets are in the spot that we were, but they have more potential because they drafted well. They drafted Knippel. They drafted Brandon uh, Miller. They drafted and of course Lamelo. They drafted all those guys, and those guys are producing for them. So if those guys continue to grow and mesh, hey, that's the foundation of a good team.
Mm-hmm.
But so when you are bad like the Hornets were, you got to draft effectively, which they did, and they got a good coach too. He's obviously showing himself. I know I questioned him early a few weeks into our show, but he's proven himself to be a decent coach. So maybe they can grow into a better team next year with the guys that they have. I mean, man, we look like the Bulls look like they just don't know. None of their players fit together.
You know, hey man, you are one of the more storied franchises in NBA history. I gotta think that's gonna account for something, and y'all are turning around, man. Just stay out of our way while you
Yeah,
while you're rebuilding. Just stay out of our way.
yeah, yeah. But,
Uh, speaking of staying out the way, uh, somebody who need to stay from behind the wheel, especially after they've been drinking. Your man, Eldrick Tiger Woods, in the age of Uber, Lyft,
hmm
even cars without steering wheels and pedals, he still decides that it's a good idea for him to drive himself anywhere.
And and if you go back looking at all these accidents he's had and the mug shots that they've taken of him, this guy looks on every one like he's just zonked out, man. I mean, he looks so high in every one of them.
What
Man,
up, Juice?
what's up, Jules? All right, all right. I mean, you can just look at that guy, man, and say, boy, you lucky to be alive, man. You driving, looking like that. Flipping cars over. He done flipped two cars over. Do you know anybody in your life that has had a car accident and flipped a car over?
Not to the extent, like every time they get into an accident, it's always, uh, I don't want to say catastrophic, but when you flip a car over, homeboy, there's a better
That's
than not
bad.
chance that you might not come out of that. And so this second time, did they find some pills on him this time too, or that was
They
the
found
other time?
some in his pocket
On
this time
when
too.
somebody told me that, I'm thinking, nah, you must be talking about the last story. Ain't no
Mm-mm.
way he still had pills in his pocket this
They
time too. Like
found
he
it this
taking pills
time
and
too.
drinking.
Yeah.
You know what, man? I'm starting to think this is on purpose. Like he's actively maybe trying to I don't want to say it out loud like that, man, but to really damage himself in his career. Cause so this is a week before the Masters, and I know before
Mhm.
they were asking him, "Are you gonna be able to compete this year?" And he's like, "I want to. Just got to see how my body's doing, this, that, and the third." So to me, it's like he's tried it. It's not working the way he wants. He's feeling down about it. He's hard on himself, and then he goes off into whatever this is for him with the pills and the drinking.
Well, I
Does
mean,
that?
it could because this time he wasn't drinking. They breathalyzed him. He blew a zero, so he wasn't drinking. But I think part of what you're saying is true that he's taking these pain pills or whatever to really try to limit the pain that he's gonna have when he's trying to compete in these tournaments. But hey, he I don't know. I mean, he just has a in my opinion because also he's damaging his reputation in a major way because it also he dates like I guess he was dating the president's daughter-in-law. I guess somebody that his son used to be married to or something, and telling the officers when they arrested him that he was uh, just got off the phone with the president, like they gonna say, okay, well we just gonna let you go because of that, you know. Um,
Not pulling the Jeffrey, not pulling what Michael Jordan's son name?
Marcus.
Jeffrey Marcus. Yeah, not
Oh,
pulling the
Jeff. He got a
Marcus.
son named Jeffrey and Marcus.
But I believe Marcus was the one in Florida that was on the railroad tracks.
Yeah, just
Not
trying to.
pulling the Marcus. Like, yeah, you know who I
You
am.
know who
You
I
know.
know? I mean, yeah, man. Come on. You know that kind
Oh
of thing,
man.
man. I mean, hey, maybe he's done that. He's done that before, and it's gotten him out of trouble.
But
Cause
he Tiger Woods. You shouldn't have to be like, yo, I was just
it, that's right.
so your reputation has been tarnished that much to where you can't even use your face card no more. That's
And
that's wow.
who's to say, man? Like the ones that we know about are the ones we know about. The accidents he had, the one where he almost lost his leg a few years ago, the one with his wife or ex-wife was tagging
Golf
him
clubbing.
with the
Golf
golf
clubbing.
club.
Yeah.
How many other times has this happened? We don't know. I mean, but it's clearly a pattern of behavior that it's safe for us to assume that this stuff has probably been going on.
Yeah,
Um,
he not winning no more. Just go back like Jay and everything, man. If you're not winning or they're not valuing you the same way they used to when you were up, this what happens. Now it's every time you do something, we gonna post it. It's a big deal now. But I mean flipping a car though, like that'll make the news anywhere.
yeah,
You can't
yeah.
you just
I
can't go
mean,
flipping cars, man.
and I mean, this guy. I mean, I don't know if he was down the street from his house or whatever, but the area that he was in, man, you know, this is a very ritzy area where he riding his car in, so they not used to stuff happening over there. So when it does happen, obviously it's going to be major news all over the place. So, but in all seriousness, man, Tiger Woods just needs to get the help he needs. But I think he's still a very arrogant person in terms of that's why he's not trying to slow down and use Ubers or use driving services and stuff like that. I think he's like I can do what I want to do, and don't even think about what has happened to him and continues to happen. So who knows? I'm not gonna say that they're gonna wake him up neither.
Well, I know he's supposed to be going to get some help. Yeah, he's supposed
He,
to be,
he supposed to
getting
be. He did that
yeah.
before, man.
This is true.
The same thing happened.
This is true. This is
So
true.
I mean, just think about what you're doing, homie. But yeah, he's something else.
Yeah, man. Godspeed, though. You know what I mean? Godspeed, brother. Cause I don't want it to be a situation to where we get up here, we gotta say R.I.P. Tiger Woods. He passed away in a vehicle accident. You know what I mean? That's nah.
Hmm.
I hate for that to go down.
No, we don't want that. Obviously, we don't want that.
Juice say Tiger doing
You
this
said
on
what you
purpose.
said.
He'll return in 2 years to win the Masters again. I don't know if he'll be back golfing though, homie, unless it's the TGL, the golf league, like they do,
Hmm.
where it's kind of like the golf simulator and stuff like that. I think
Oh,
he'll yeah he'll do that, but I don't think it's gonna be the Masters.
I mean, he might, man, but I just think, man, he's gonna have to recognize what's been going on and make a change, man. But he's Tiger Woods, so he's gonna be he his with folks like that, man. It's hard for them to see. And man, I need to change something up, because everybody always in your ear telling you how good you are. You the best. You this. You that.
But I think what's gonna make the difference this go round though is your son is now on those golf tours now, so he gonna have to hear this. I'm
Yeah, maybe
hoping
so. Maybe so.
I'm hoping this that part will sink in now. Like your kid isn't a kid anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now just like again with Jaden Ivey, it's your mom's is a coach, so whatever you do, she gonna get asked about it. Your dad is a famous golfer that seems to have a substance problem, so now that's gonna be talked about. And how's that gonna affect your son's game? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Cause yeah, his son is his son on those junior tours, those amateur golf tours and stuff now. Like his son is pretty good at the game, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully he does get the help and you know and everything else like that. So you know.
Yeah, man. Speedy recovery and all that goodness, man. Yeah, live your life after you get out of rehabilitation. Speak, but somebody who does not need rehabilitation, who the football gods just love, regardless, no matter what he does, the football gods love this man. It is Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins just keeps. Kirk Cousins is a walking four-leaf clover. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing different.
I know, man. I need to go rub. Maybe he rubbing a lamp or something like that, man. This guy just keep on getting big contract after big contract. Man, I don't
Kirk
even think
Cousins.
he's been all pro before.
Kirk.
Made a Pro Bowl.
Could you imagine somebody that keep getting fired from jobs and every time they get another job they end up in a supervisor role? That is crazy.
Failing up, man.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Failing up. And it's the way he going. It seems like he gonna be a coach too and keep doing that.
Kirk Cousins is gonna be the first person we've seen to become a commissioner. He gonna he gonna work his way up to take a Roger Goodell job.
And um, this guy, I don't know his agent, man. Everybody need to be calling his agent. Everybody in the NFL need to try to get this guy to represent them because he is clearly on his game. Like Michael Parsons will probably still be in Dallas if he had his agent. He would have gotten Jerry Jones to pay him. And I mean, Kirk Cousins, man, he 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 getting it in, and like I said, he's always just been average at best from an NBA, I mean, NFL, uh, player standpoint.
He must be one of the he's got to be one of the greatest teammates ever, man. Because no matter how he performs, he keeps getting paid.
Keep.
Kirk Cousins just went from the bench in Atlanta to being a starter
Hmm.
at the Raiders. Like, yeah, whenever that hey, agent, yeah, this Kirk, man. Yeah, find me another sorry team to go to. I don't care how bad they are. They'll pay me. They'll
But
pay
I
me.
think this, they're gonna, he's gonna play. I don't know, maybe about half the season, and then they're gonna put Mendoza in there because the Raiders not gonna they're not gonna improve much at all. Um, so they're gonna he's just gonna be a stopgap guy, and behind that offensive line unless but they did get a good offensive lineman. Guys, one of the best free agents they signed them, so maybe that'll improve that offensive line. But man, behind that, Kirk Cousins he's gonna mess around and get hurt again with them.
No, I think the Kirk Cousins move was just to reassure Ashton Genty you're gonna get more touches this season.
Maybe so. Yeah.
And because that's the only way I see that making sense, man. Like, why would you pay Kirk Cousins? Man? What have you seen from Kirk Cousins that
But
make you be like he can be a bridge quarterback till we get our guy?
he worked with their coach though. In Minnesota, I believe that their coach was the offensive coordinator or something with Kirk Cousins when they were in Minnesota.
How long ago was
So
that?
it was a long time ago, but he does know him. And relationships with them go far. So um, that's why they brought him in, man. And when you think about it, who else could they get? Joe Flacco, he already with a team. Uh,
I mean, Philip Rivers is still out there. If that's what you're
so
trying to do,
man,
I mean, if that's the route you're going, Philip Rivers, Peyton Manning doing commercials, he might want a shot.
man,
Cam
Tom
Newton out
Brady
here. I mean,
already tried to come
Cam,
back down.
Cam out there. Like if that's all you trying to do is get real good old quarterbacks, Vinny
Yeah,
Testaverde somewhere fishing.
man, but I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but Kirk Cousins, yeah, he didn't hit the jackpot, man, over and over. This guy is the number three quarterback in get number two. Okay, number
Because
two
when the
quarterback
money
in
kick in,
guaranteed money
kick in
that
from
he
last
has
year,
been paid.
it's
That's unbelievable.
Matt Stafford, then Kirk Cousins. I think Tom Brady is third. And wait, reason I say third is because the money got to kick in from the Atlanta situation, and then he'll be
Hmm.
number two.
That is unbelievable, man.
That's the only time you gonna mention Kirk Cousins, Tom Brady, and Matt Stafford in the same sentence.
Yeah, and I mean, wow. All right.
Way to go! Hey, Lord knows I ain't mad at you, homeboy. If they'll get it to you, get it. If they'll
Yeah,
get it to you,
and
get it.
other players should definitely look at it like I mean they should use that as an example in all their negotiations. I should get what I
They
should
should
get
just
what Kirk Cousins is getting.
no. They should just fire their agent and get Kirk Cousins' agent because clearly it's something about Kirk Cousins' agent. He know what he doing. He or she they know what they're doing
Hmm.
in those talks and negotiations. If you ain't getting a Kirk
Absolutely.
Cousins deal, then you need to fire your representative. That's all. That's as simple as that.
Hmm.
That's as simple as that.
Absolutely, man. Hey, but real
20 mil.
quick,
Yes, sir.
you go to I know you talk about the women's Final Four game. What about Gino Auriemma, man, and Dawn Staley the other night? Gino was
So
out of
so
pocket so bad, man.
so osmosis, from what I understand, is being around something and for so long that you absorb it. So Gino Auriemma has been coaching young women for so long that he turned into one. This man, the man made a fuss about a handshake that happened. They shook hands in the beginning of the game.
Hmm.
That so I don't even understand why that's a thing. And let's just say that she didn't shake your hand. Why was that? Why was that what you wanted to make the story after y'all lost?
Because they were losing. He was highly upset that they were allowing South Carolina to play as physical as they were, and he want there to be no resistance.
Gino Ariema said he asked the ref, "Is she allowed to talk to y'all like that?"
Yeah, and man, he just did not want to lose to her, and and,
Again.
and he's been I mean, maybe he's just frustrated because she's been beating him so much. I looked it up. I think she's beaten him 5 out of the last 7 times they played, and he's frustrated because he's losing to her. Because of who she is, maybe man, hey, who knows? Maybe because of what she look like. um, and y'all know what I be in there. Um, it just seemed out of pocket, man. Why are you coming at this woman like that? Um, if you had and just think about it like this, okay? Gino REM have been in the game a long time, so he know how the media work. He's not no rookie at nothing pertaining to that. If you had a problem with what she was doing, then you could bring it up at your press conference. That would have just been like a 1 day story. Or why don't you call her up? You got access. You can call anybody in the world you want to because you can call her and tell her express what you thought. What was on his mind make him say that he want to go and do this and look so much like a punk the way he did. I don't get it.
Another way you could possibly look at it is he really misses having a certified rival in late great Coach Pat Summit. So
Maybe.
now he's clearly drawing the distinction that this woman right here, this is my basketball nemesis. Just so there's no question. This is my new Pat Summit. I'm making it known right here. I'm being very overt and outlandish and stupid looking on purpose
Hmm.
to let y'all know UConn South Carolina thing is a rivalry from here on out. That's what it is. Marketing.
Well, all right.
He said, all right.
I tell you what, that's gonna work. Cause the next time they play, everybody's gonna be all up in there. Everybody gonna be hyping that game up. How they
Right
going?
now.
What's gonna happen the next time they play? And with the way South Carolina, everybody know they ain't even win the championship. So UCLA, they're irrelevant because of this little thing. They gonna be talking about this and South Carolina, UConn gonna be the rivalry like you said. Yeah,
That's gonna be the first thing people gonna want to know is when they play each other next season. If they play each other, South
first thing.
Carolina and
Yeah,
UConn. Right. That's all they're gonna want to know. Like UCLA, you're gonna get your congratulations for another. What time is about 8 o'clock? So you got about 4 hours. You
mm-hmm.
got 4 hours until people stop talking about y'all and start talking about South Carolina and UConn. But congrats to them girls at UCLA, man. They won with a lot of seniors, man. So yeah, that's how you do that. But yeah, they ain't gonna talk about y'all a whole lot after that. Y'all ain't gonna get talked about much, man. You got anything before we get to the HBCU section, sir?
No, you go ahead.
All right, all right. Well, one of my favorite sections of this whole show, man, the HBCU section. Love to show love to those who show love to us. This piece of news here is a little bittersweet. Lewis Walker Jr., the best freshman in North Carolina A&T history. He's hitting that transfer portal, man. And what that means is we lost our leading scorer at 18.9 points a game, one of our best shooters. The man was shooting 50.8% from the floor. He's an 86% free throw shooter. 3-point percentage, I know that'll get better. He was shooting at roughly 37%, but it was effective. Set the single season points total for a freshman, 548 points. Third team All CAA, was on the CAA All Rookie team. Congratulations to you, sir. I say bittersweet, cuz I'm happy you're hitting that transfer portal. I'm hoping you can get to that power school that you want. Get you some NIL money, cuz again, I can't sit here and on previous shows say that the lesser schools and some HBCUs should treat it like a farm league system and just help the guys get to that next level and then be upset when it actually happens to
Hmm.
my HBCU. So congratulations, man. I hope it works out, to be quite honest with you. He's from Winston-Salem. If you end up being a Demon Deacon, man, I think that'll be great. That'll go a long way in helping our recruiting, to be quite honest with you.
It would. It would, man. I mean, yeah. If that or if he go to the Tar Heel or someplace like that.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't delusional now. I don't think they shopping at the HBCU flea market. I don't think
Yeah,
they doing
I
that.
don't think they are either. But maybe NC State Justin Gator might holler at him. I don't know. But
That's solid.
yeah, that would be a good feather that the NCAA coach could put in and can talk about with other recruits that he is working with. So yeah, that's what they should do. That farm league system, that's essentially what they are. Take it year to year, and hey, if you do well with that, say that one year you were able to win the CAA or something, it's also going to help you guys maybe get some more alumni donations or maybe get some more deals with, I don't know, local companies to help support the program.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's hoping, man. UNC Charlotte, Wes Miller, Marcus Page. I don't know, don't know if y'all looking at him or not, man, but go holler at the man, Lewis Walker Jr. Y'all could use 19 points per game over there.
Mm-hmm.
And we 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 most definitely can, but now we're gonna have to figure it out another way. Deontay Neal, like, he's still open to hearing from us. So yeah, y'all work that out. Since we're still talking about basketball, man, I don't know if this is the same congratulations. Mo Williams, former NBA champion, also now former Jackson State University head coach. He's going to be on the sidelines at Kentucky now as an assistant head coach because his son, what's the young man's son's name? Mason Williams, four-star recruit, is going to be playing for Kentucky. I don't know if I feel the same way about that as I do the players leaving. For the coaches leaving the HBCUs going to the power schools, but hey, maybe that was the deal with getting your son. Like, if you want my son, you gotta want me too. And if it works out for your
Yeah,
kid, then hey, I can't be mad at that.
it could have been, man. I don't know. Unfortunately, you're not gonna have many guys like the guy from Central that's gonna turn down those Power Five assistant coach jobs.
Coach Moten, Coach
Coach
Lavelle
Moten,
Moten.
yeah,
Hmm.
Lavelle. I was gonna say Lawrence Moten, but no, that's a Syracuse guy that just unfortunately he just passed recently. So RIP to him. But no, yeah, Lavelle Moten. You ain't gonna have many of them that's gonna turn that down, man. To stay. So if they get off of something like that, man, they're gonna leave for it.
I mean, plus it's just like Coach Prime, man. Your kids are involved. You know what I mean? So this seems to be a better situation for your son, and you get to be involved, man. Who am I to say don't go coach your son and his developing from child to adult years? Like, that's just crazy. You know what I mean?
But
I think any father would take that opportunity if they were given that opportunity. So
yes, here's the thing though. Did Mo Williams leave Jackson State better than he found it? Because clearly, I think Coach Prime did. Um, did Mo
uh,
Williams?
47-25 in the SWAC.
Yeah, I think he did a
47 to
good job
25.
there.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, maybe the next coach can come up and build off of that, um, and get them moving. I want to
Absolutely.
bring up something real quick before I
Yes,
forget
sir.
with HBCU. You were talking about A&T's bowling team last week. I saw some Alabama A&M, my beloved Bulldogs. They won the SWAC bowling tournament
Yeah, I
recently.
ain't, I thought I mentioned them last week, didn't I? Yeah, because it was three
So you
HBCU
just
teams.
said something. You said something about A&T. Maybe I missed that part.
Yeah, I say because it was three HBCU teams. It was A&T, it was Alabama A&M, and it was who represented the CIAA? Was it Fayetteville? Was it Fayetteville State or whoever had represented the CIAA? I had mentioned them also, man.
My fault, did I thought
Cause
yeah.
man, I think it was y'all. Was it y'all who were playing in Rochester, New York, against a team from New York against
Uh,
Dominican that's from New York? Cause you were like, matter of fact, your exact quote was, "Tell me you want me to lose without telling me you want me
oh,
to lose." That's what.
okay. I do remember saying that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That might
Okay.
have been them. Okay. Well, they ended up winning that.
That's what's up. See, I don't know if our latest one. I ain't seen it on my timeline, So I'm guessing, I'm guessing we lost, man. And that sucks. That sucks. I want us to win whatever we compete in, man. Speaking of winning whatever you can compete in, congratulations to first year coach Devin Hearn over there at Fayetteville State University. The head coach received the Jack Bennett Man of the Year award. He is the first CIAA coach to win, but he is among 4 HBCU coaches who have won the award, man. So congratulations to you, sir, Coach Devin Hearn over there at Fayetteville State University. One time for the Broncos. Yep, one time for the Broncos. That's all I had for the HBCU section this week, man. Did you have anything other than your glorious HBCU alum, alma mater winning the bowling game, bowling match, rather?
Oh yeah. They had. I read something today about kind of like a HBCU All Star game that they were playing in Indianapolis this
Cat from
weekend.
Fayetteville State won the MVP award in that.
Oh, really? Yeah, because it had Nolan Smith was coaching one team, and the coach from Prairie View was coaching the other team, and they had a lot of all stars up in there. Tell me about the. You said guy won an MVP from Fayetteville State. You said.
Yeah. The guy, I forget the kid's name, but yeah, he was the MVP of the HBCU All Star game.
Yeah, well, okay, because I thought that was pretty cool there too. The guys getting together and doing that. So, I wanted to shout that out, man. And I didn't know um that kind of thing went on with our group.
Yeah, yeah. That will like in the years to come. I think they'll do a better job of marketing and you know presenting stuff like that to us. I think the more we show we care about it, really, then they'll start really promoting it for real.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
this, I don't know if this was the first time it's happened or not. What I mean, I just know this the first time I seen anything about it.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But that's all I have there from the HBCU standpoint, man.
All right. Well, we toward the end of the show, so we like got to do the most viral player and the most outrageous plays of the week. And my most viral player is gonna have to be the Joker, man. The Joker put on a performance of 40 points, 13 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 blocks, and no turnovers against the red hot San Antonio Spurs, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got for your most viral player of the week?
For me, I have Cooper Flag.
Okay.
Cooper Flag put up a 51 piece in a losing effort against the Orlando Magic, but he was looking, man, like every bit of the number one pick there, man. I'm talking about step back threes, dunking on folks. Like I'm talking about ran back, dunking on them. Mid range jump shots, all of that, man. I mean, he was looking like a really a all star player. Shout out to Cooper Flag for that 51 piece he put up on them. But they didn't win the game, but it was still a good performance.
That's what's up, man. Excuse me, one time for Cooper Flag, just one of many highly touted Duke players who don't know what it smelled or looked like to win that NCAA championship. Um, you also you will also not know what it feels like to be rookie of the year this year also because he's down here. He's
Oh
over here
no,
playing his
oh
he
no,
playing the
man.
Spectrum Center. One of them is
Well,
going to the playoffs. One of them's going to the playoffs. One of them isn't. One of them is setting single season franchise records, most 3 pointers in a single season by any Charlotte Hornet, not just a Charlotte Hornet rookie, but by any Charlotte Hornet. And
mm-hmm.
also just throughout the league, his 3 point shooting is within the top 5. So yeah, man, go on give Knipple King Kong. Go and give King Kong his trophy. Uh, Most outrageous play of the week. It's a combination of the Illinois Fighting Illini, the Arizona Wildcats, and the Lady Gamecocks of South Carolina. Y'all couldn't shoot. None of y'all could find the basket. I don't know what was going on. I don't. It couldn't have been jitters. You know what I mean? You've been there before. It's the same basket that you normally shoot in. I don't know what happened, but yeah, man, you let me down. All three of you. All three of
Well,
you let me down.
the team defense has something to do with that too.
I'm
So
watching cats miss at point blank range on all three of them teams and all three of them games. That defense wasn't that good.
yeah.
To where y'all just missing point blank range, I would know.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I can't do that. I can't get a defense all that credit. Y'all just couldn't shoot.
All right. Well, I guess my outrageous. I don't know. It might be the whole league. The UFL, man. Just look. I mean, I watch football just because it's a sport. It's a sport I love, man. But this uh, the UFL. This is first weekend. Maybe it's just because it's the first games and stuff like that. But they weren't very entertaining, man. It's supposed to be a pro league, man. I'm thinking that some of this stuff look like Division 3 college football, man. So they got to clean some of this stuff up. And I'm hoping they will because they do have some guys, some coaches, old NFL guys that are trying to coach and some that I'm rooting for, like Ted Ginn Jr. is a coach of one of the teams. So, but I don't know. These first couple of games have not been. They look pretty rusty, like they ain't had no training camp or nothing.
It's just see, that's just the first weekend. That makes more sense. This was the last weekend of this particular sport. Y'all should
Mm-hmm.
no, ain't no way. But I get it. I understand. It's tough to watch. Some things are just tough to watch.
Some of 'em, but I'm gonna keep giving it a shot, man. I have seen some of them have been entertaining in prior years, and I've enjoyed watching it, but just not this first weekend.
I can dig it. I can dig it, man. Well, look, we've come to the end of this wonderful, wonderful show here. Final thoughts, sir.
Well, just kind of like I've said plenty of times, man. Um, excuse me. We appreciate all the viewers, everybody that kind of interacts with us over the chat and things of that nature. We encourage everybody to kind of come and partake in our show. We can join in, whatever, and we can just kind of debate some topics that you like. But we appreciate everybody just that does tune in and keep coming.
That's what it do. The NBA season is winding down, so we'll look forward to some more NBA talk here in the next coming weeks since college basketball is over. The Tar Heels should have a coach by the end of the week, hopefully, and
Man,
we'll take it from there.
I don't know who they gonna get, man.
Hey, we'll see.
They
We'll
gonna they
see. We'll
gonna
take it from
have
there.
shoot. They gonna get
Jeff
they gonna
Capel.
have a player coach. Jeff
We're gonna
Cable.
get one of the
Okay.
Capels. We're gonna get one of Jerry Stackhouse, one of the Capels, somebody, man. Rasheed Wallace. We'll find somebody.
Yeah,
We'll find
well,
somebody.
low key. I mean, they need to give Jerry Stackhouse a look at that. But I mean, will they? I don't know. I don't think they will. But Jerry Stackhouse did a decent job when he coached Vanderbilt.
He was the co SEC coach of the year, 1 year, 1 season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
but
him a look till he'll see what's up.
I mean, pretty soon you ain't gonna have no other choice because everybody that you want don't want you. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, look, man, y'all enjoy the holiday. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all don't forget whenever you go outside, take God with you. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful. We'll see y'all next week, man. Peace.
All right. Thanks a lot.